Alright, what's up YouTube? My name is Jonathan Panda and I'm back again with another bang, and in this video we're going to be talking about why it's so hard to grow calves, or why your calves are not growing. Alright, so when it comes down to training calves, a lot of men and women, they have a nice pair of biceps, pecs, a nice set of abs, a nice pair of hamstrings, glutes, and quads, but they're missing one thing. They're missing a nice pair of calves. Calves are endurance muscles, so that means you have to train them with a lot of volume. So for example, me, when I train my calves, I train them at a 70 to 100 rep volume, so that way I can really feel the pump. And listen, a lot of people neglect calves, and I used to be the person to neglect calves, but now I don't. And through time and experience, I've learned how to grow my calves, and I've learned that it takes time, and it takes a lot of time. It may even take years for them to start looking bigger. But listen, we all have different genetics. We're all born different. So some of us have bigger biceps than others. Although some people may train more than others, their biceps may not get as large as other people's. Like me, for example, look, I'm not genetically gifted with large calves. I know, they stick out, but they're not as big as I wish they could be. And I'm glad, that I have calves though, but there are some people who they're struggling because, that muscle, it just doesn't want to stick out. And that's because of your genes. And listen, don't get mad, don't feel insecure. We all have insecurities, and if calves are your insecurities, just deal with it. Look, still wear your shorts. Wear your shorts. Don't ever feel like you can't wear shorts because you have small calves. I know what it's like when I used to have small calves. It was a struggle. Some people have insecurities, and to help deal with it, you just have to understand that that's your body. You just have to deal with it. So the calves consist of two muscles: the medial head and the lateral head. The medial head, that's the gastrocnemius, and the lateral head, that's the soleus. And so yeah, a lot of people, they want to grow that gastrocnemius, and in order to do that, you have to start doing a lot of calf exercises. And my number one calf exercise is a simple calf raise. And listen, when I say calf raise, I'm not just saying just do 10 calf raises a day. I mean, be consistent. Train calves with volume. Listen, train with volume, so be consistent. And like I said from that video, train them with a 70 to 100 rep volume. Now, that's how I train my calves. So if you don't train your calves and you notice around the 10th rep, you start to feel a burn, a pump, you should probably limit your reps around then. So probably 10 to 15 reps per set. And when I said 70 to 100 reps, I meant for a 5-set circuit, for example, for each set, I'm gonna do 20 calf raises. And in total, that's about 100. Sometimes I even do 200 calf raises per day. It just depends on the day, it just depends on the day. Say for example, it's a rest day and I'm not doing anything, I may do 200 calf raises. But when I am training calves, I do between 70 to 100 reps. And I train them 4 or 5 days out of the week, so that way I'm getting a lot of volume in, so that way they can grow much faster. And listen, if you feel like regular calf raises are starting to get easier, start increasing the weight. So if you don't have a dumbbell, hold on, let me get a dumbbell real quick and show you guys something. So get a dumbbell, right? And hold it. You can get 2 dumbbells, one depending on your strength level or where you're at, and just do calf raises with that. And listen, like I said, calves are endurance muscles, so they take time to grow. So if you're that person struggling with your calves, I know it's difficult. Listen, I know it's difficult, especially when you're really trying to grow your calves and it's not popping out. I know it's difficult, but you just have to deal with it. Here, don't feel like, oh, my physique is terrible because I don't have any calves. Don't be that person. Yeah, so that's how I train my calves. That's how I manage to grow my calves. And remember guys, like I always say in life, if you want something, you really have to work for it. So if you really want your calves to grow, make sure you train them 4 to 5 days out of the week. So that way you can see them grow. Like I'm starting to see some progress in my calves. It's taking time, but now I'm comfortable wearing shorts, and I don't feel insecure, and I feel like my body's pretty proportional. And plus, listen, if you look at my body, you can tell that my upper body, it matches my lower body. So for those guys that really want to get jacked, I know, if you don't have any calves, it may be a downfall, but that doesn't mean don't try to get as big as you want. But remember, always shoot for a proportional body. If you want to get that big, go for it. Go for it. If your calves aren't genetically made to grow really large, it's totally fine. As long as you feel comfortable in your skin and the way your body looks, your physique, you are totally fine. And that's the end of the video. If you like this video, guys, give this video a like, subscribe to my channel, and share with your friends and family. And remember, like I always say in life, don't give up. And remember, let's grind. Let's get it. Keep going, guys. If you want big calves, make sure you do calf raises daily. Don't give up.